man suddenly woke up. After getting up, he noticed something was wrong. He had somehow drifted to a deserted island. He quickly grabbed his phone to call for help. Since his phone got wet, it wouldn't turn on. To avoid dying on the island, he had to walk into the forest, hoping to find a way back home. After walking around the small island, he realized this was an island in the middle of the ocean. He found nothing else. The man climbed up toward the bridge, but the bridge pier was too high and steep. He couldn't climb it at all. When night came, the temperature by the sea dropped sharply. He could only hug his arms and barely rest under the bridge pier for the night, planning to think of other ways to survive tomorrow. The next morning, he was woken up by the sound of a ship's horn. Seeing hope, he quickly ran over. On the other side of the small island, a cruise ship appeared not far away. Hyunwoo was extremely excited. He was afraid of being mistaken for a homeless person, so before calling for help, he put on his glasses, carefully fixed up his appearance, then started waving and shouting for help. A passenger on the ship spotted him. Hyunwoo was excited, thinking he was about to be rescued. However, the passenger was delighted. Thinking Hyunwoo was greeting him, he enthusiastically waved back. Just like that, the ship sailed away. Hyunwoo had to look for other methods. He wrote a distress signal in the sand on the beach, hoping someone would see it and come rescue him. Hyunwoo realized he had become a modern Robinson Crusoe. He put the dried battery back in his phone, placing all his hopes on this phone. Luckily, it turned on successfully. Unfortunately, it was almost out of battery. Hyunwoo was somewhat excited but also afraid to accept reality. Still, he dialed the emergency number. He told the police he had attempted suicide by jumping off a bridge and then got stranded on a small island. However, they thought he was crazy and hung up on him directly. Right then, his phone died. At that moment, Hyunwoo felt completely hopeless. He angrily threw away his phone. He prepared to swim to the opposite shore, but he couldn't swim, and when he reached the deep water, he started trembling all over with fear. He gathered his courage and jumped in. The intense feeling of suffocation made him struggle desperately. In those few short seconds, he recalled his failed life. As a child, he didn't listen to his father's advice to learn how to swim. As an adult, he lost his job right after turning 40. He couldn't find work and owed the bank a lot of money. His wife also chose to divorce him. Hyunwoo used his last bit of strength to get back to the small island. He collapsed on the beach in despair. He felt that even if he left this place, it wouldn't change his terrible life. Since he couldn't change anything, he might as well end all this suffering. So he decided to kill himself. He moved a stone to stand on, used his tie as a rope just as he was about to hang himself. His stomach suddenly hurt badly. Hyunwoo quickly ran to the bushes to use the bathroom. He noticed a red flower beside him. He picked one and put it in his mouth. It tasted incredibly sweet. It was a taste from childhood. He hadn't tasted it in over 30 years. Beautiful memories from the past flashed through his mind. Back then, he was so happy and carefree. The more Hyunwoo thought about it, the sadder he became, and he even started crying. It turned out happiness could be just a red flower. After releasing his emotions, he began to feel unwilling to die just like this, because he could die any time, but wanting to live made him pull himself together again.